For to turn the E file, I'm using the smaller frame or the frame beads, and we are going to clean up around the cuticles. Of course, I'm pushing back the cuticles already, and then we're going to remove any of the dead skin. Hello everyone, this is Nancy. Welcome back to Glitz Live video. In this video, what we are going to do is fun part. We're gonna do is some pre-mixed flowers like this flowers, and I applies it on the nails. And we're gonna do some pre-mixed 3D flowers using Glitz 5D gel. The newest collection is pre-launched, but before that, I'm gonna put the nails back on my thumb. And turn it on 6,000 RPM to remove and clear up around the cuticle line. So I'm going to using the sanding bands 180. Turn it to between 5 to 7,000 RPM. It should be a good speed for it. And just remove any of the residues. And my nails is like glowing out, so it's really nice. I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna cut this one shorter. Just make sure to remove any of existing product. If you have, like, if you're doing a gel extension on the nails and you have the base coat or top coat or any of existing layer of the gel polish or the products, you want to make sure that you remove completely so that it will have an opportunity to adhere properly, so without lifting and popping up your. And even you see me going back and forth like this, I don't even put any pressures at all. It's basically just remove any existing products or is remove the shies. I think I got everything. Okay. And I'm probably gonna shape my nails a little bit shorter than this because I want it to be really short. But my others is growing out a little bit longer. You can also trim it shorter for your, just if you prefer, instead of filing. This should be good. And then remove the dust. So we're gonna using 90% and higher of the isopropyl alcohols and remove all of the dust, and any oils still remains on the nail surface. Let it air dry, and we're being ready to do the gel application. Just a little bit of the okay. So now we're gonna start doing the sizing the nails. I'm using the almonds medium, which is just have it on my nails, all of them. So we're using the almonds medium, and on my thumbs I already have on my chart. This is number 2. So you're gonna, with the tip is so solid and it's so flexible, so when you bend it out, it's not, especially with Glitz tip, when you bend it, it's not creates any crease or white smoke at all. I mean that is so flexible that when you are applying it on, it will last a good up to 4 to 6 weeks. and also it's not gonna have easy to just bend or just like really fragile at all. So it's when you're using your Insta-Tip Gel Extension on nails, it will give it really nice solids, and it's great retentions for like 4 weeks plus. So I'm gonna place it closer to the cuticles, and then the tips, it comes from a size 0 all the way to size 11, so all 12 sizes. So even if your clients have a half size, it's still gonna fit perfect as well. So I'm slide it closer to the cuticles, and you want to check it from a side wall to the side wall. So if you have this a little bit overlap, you want to go one size smaller, or if you're missing like is a little bit juicier, you definitely want to do it one side bigger. So mine is like right in, so this is number 1 on my thumb. So now, and you're doing the same the rest of the nails, and you can finish them and put it on the side. So now I'm gonna go in with, this is too important, is essential all time for the gel extension. If your gel extension is like you're doing it, if you're doing a master, it's great, it's no problem. But if you are getting really hard time, it doesn't matter what you do, it's keep popping up in your clients. If this is gonna be the last, is gel extension essential you will ever need. So what we're gonna do is iHold primer, but we're gonna do with the Glitz Insta-Tip, you don't have to etching underneath of the tips at all. You definitely do not have to do that. It's gonna take extra times and then more dust creating it for you, and also you might accidentally fire too much, or like is to affecting integrity of the structure of the tip. So I'm gonna using the primer. This primer is gonna go into the tips on the wells of the tip. Medium, so it's going to be half side of the nails because it's going to adhere this onto my nails. So in that at the same time, I'm going to do it on my natural nails. And when you're doing your clients, you can do prepping the tip first and then do your client's application, or do your client's application and then prep. So usually I would do the prep the tips first, and then you are going to apply and prep the client's nail, because to avoiding it, they might accidentally touch it during the time you prepping the tip. So the shorter time you want to have your clients weighing, the better is gonna be, or a limiting of chance to clients touching everywhere when you apply the primers or the base coat on. So now we have both primers on both my nails and the underneath of the tip. We are going to apply the base coat. This now the base coat gonna go in the same with on the top of my tips, and also underneath of my on the top of my nails and on the wells of the tips. Imran, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. You can able to check out our Glitz Gel Extension bundle and the products on our official website at glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. It's on the YouTube. See if I can type this link for you on YouTube. All right, so we have this base coat on this, and you want to do half the nails, or is about the length of you are going to adhere it to the nails. All right, so 30 seconds here on the tips, on the wells of the tips, and do the same thing with this. So primers on the nails and primers on the under the tips, and base coat on the nails and base coat on the top of the nails, and then underneath of the tips. So thin coat of the base coat, and then you're gonna go ahead and cure for 30 seconds as well. Thin coat, you don't want to load it too thick. Okay, this could be is really great adhesions bonding for your omega gels. All right, so let me cure this for 30 seconds. And now here's something, if you love the gel extension and try started doing it, and is your gel extension glue, it was always slip up, is always giving you a hard time, even those you have your like is touch flash kill lamp, or you're holding it on your clamps, or you asking your clients holding it, or you're holding one hand and then the other hands you want to hold the tips, or you're holding your flashlights in your mouth like, and then trying to holding the tips while you're curing it. You don't have to do that anymore. That is gonna be your last is essential for your starting essentials you know, it's like a new set of your gel extension. So it is the Omega gels, like all gels, like everything gel. So this is solid, and when you are turning it upside down, it's not drippy, it's not watery, it's not liquid at all, it's in solids, but it's so easy for you to mold, sculpting, and form it along with your tips. And also it's going to be a great for your clear glass and flowers with created 3D flowers. So you're going to pick your, on the back of the tip, you're going to scoop a little bit smaller amounts of your Omega gels. And if you are not sure, like usually on the first time you might getting a little bit is more Omega gels or less, which is just really is normal. And when you get a second nails, you're going to get hang of it really fast. So base coat underneath of the tips already, and then base coat on my nails. So now if you want, you can place it on the nails right away if you want to, but I like to spread it out, like distribute it and tie of the under the well of the tip. So this is kind of accelerate this step for me when I apply the new set on. And when you place it on, it just go nice and bam bam bam, done in like no time. And it's also, this is prevent from getting bubbles if you're having air pockets and bubbles when you're doing it, your tip extensions, like more liquidy gels. This is gonna be definitely not going, really minimums of it happen. So you're gonna place it, I'm gonna place it closer to the cuticle line, and then I will let it go. You see that how it is. If you're using a tip extension and the glues, it might really like running everywhere. You can't let it go like this. So now you can let it go and then slowly press it down. And then you're gonna take a look of the left and the right if your nails looks good or looks crooked. If the tip crooked, great time for you to fix it now, because we're going like half of the nails with the Omega gel right now. You can fix it if you just like crooked to the left right here, right, a little bit going off to the left, you can change and you can adjusting it back to the right. So do that with the rest of them, but then you're going to do one nails at a time and then flash cure and then full cure when you finish with all 4 nails, and then do the thumb the last. So now you see that the direction of the tips, it looks good, it's not crooked at all. And you're gonna able to go ahead and slowly, gently, you don't have to go aggressive, because this is going to be limiting so much of the air pockets, and you can just slowly press it down. Okay, until it meets to the end of the fingertips. Looks perfect, and I got some extra here. You can use orange wood stick as you prefer, but I get some of extra right here. Only you need to do, using your 3D molding brush, and just blend it nice and easy. That's it. And it should be is nice and smooth underneath for your nails. I'm gonna go this way to see. Okay. Press it down. And in the meantime, before you are going to doing your final cure or flash cure, if you're doing like both thumb at the same time, we did this one already, and then you just need to remove it. Then now I can actually full cure it because I'm only doing one thumb, just this one. The rest of them we already did. Just make sure it had any of excess products. You can change it now, you can do it now before you're going to cure, final cure. Okay, here, look at that. It's great for beginners, for all the nail lovers. You don't have to holding your tips and your flash cure lamps and then hold on to this, because if you let it go, it's gonna pop out or it's gonna slide off the nail. So with this, is stay until you are going to cure it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds, and it's perfect for you to look if it's crooked or if you need to adjusting a different angle, it's a great time for you to do so. All right, so go ahead and cure, full cure for 60 seconds. Make sure if you're doing a 30-second cure and then you're moving on to the next nails, you can also do that too, but then make sure you are going to full cure when you're completely finished. And then this is the Ombre gel. So I want to do 60 seconds, so it's take a little bit time. So that's just what the essential. I did use the base coat, but before that, primer and then base coat. There's a lot of questions will ask you, so when I did Ombre gels on it, or is any of the gel extension is just popping off. Prepping, remove all the existing product on the nail surface is also help eliminating of the popping and lifting issue, and also applying your primer to remove all the oils, and also is getting ready so that it's getting a good bond and adhesions for your base coat to grab onto your natural nails. And then from there, that you apply the same essential, these two essential under the well, on the well of the tip, will also help the tip is bonding with your Ombre gels. So separate the skin. I'm gonna move this on here, and then we are going to shape this. Separate. Okay, and I'm gonna shape it. I shape it a little bit narrow when I did. Keep your file straight 90 degree. And then just don't forget underneath. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and using the sanding band. I like to using sanding bands when it come into filing, like not quite the finals of filing yet, but when after you're done with all the application. I use it all the time, using sanding band for all of my shipping and filing. I would do it same thing with the gel extension, Velvetty gels, Builder gels, acrylics. I would do this to like kind of cleaning up and smoothing the surface out. So then later when you're using the ceramic bed or diamond beds or carbide beds, you don't have to try to find it on the top of your nails. Okay, I think it's good. And now I'm gonna change this to the ceramic bed to just seal the cuticle and smooth it out. Turn it to 6,000 to 7,000 RPM. Should be a good sweet number. Cleaning any of the looking really good. It's perfect. So we're done with the next step. Let me remove all the dust off. And I'm going to show you some one tip and trick for all the gel extension lover. We're going to using a little bit of acetone and put it on the dappen dish. This will help to seal the cuticles even smoother. submerging the bristles into the acetone. I'm putting it on the dampen dish and just clean it gently around the cuticle line. This is going to help so much and kind of melt and dissolving the tips on the edges here, and it's helped to blend even better. Good. So now what I am gonna do next, normally if you're loving it like this, you should be done. Apply the primer, again base coat, and add the choice of the color of your choice as you prefer. But in this, I want to do this look matching with the rest of them. I'm gonna using a Builder Gels, one thin layer on the top of this, and just to build whether you want to doing it's like a little bit of stronger, adding a strength for the nails, or just for the colors. So with this, you don't have to do it's like another layer of that, you know, like extension at all. This is just the option if you want to add in your Builder Gels on it. So what I'm going to do, using a primers for prepping. Nails, I'm using the almonds mediums on my nails. This is the shape and the length I'm using. Thanks so much for tuning in, Nays. Welcome to this live video. So almonds medium, it gets 600 tips, so it gives you approximately about 50 set of nails. So you will never have to worry about running out of your beautiful set at all. So primer done already. I'll untie the nails, and then we're gonna using the base coat. Applies on the nails, and then cure for 30 seconds. And I will using the iris mist. It's gonna be the colors. Whether like either you're doing your colors, or if you don't want to do the color, if you want your color from the Builder Gels, you can also do that as well. Nanita, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to this live video. And the first coat layer I'm gonna do when you're using it, the similar technique and the concept techniques to your Builder Gels as well as the fiber base gel. So first layers will be your slip layer and like a smooth layer underneath, but do not care. And this layer will help to guide in your main beads. So let me put one smaller beads, and you see that how my bristles spread it because I really want it to anchor it into the nail plates. We already have the base coat already, so it's gonna bond so well. And this first thin layer, you do not care, okay? You're gonna leave it, and then we're gonna go in with the bigger beads, and you can adding more. Nanita, I'm using the Glitz iHold Builder Gel, so I'm gonna place it closer to the cuticles, and I'll be using a Builder Gel on the top of the gel extension. This is additional if your clients or you want your nail to have a little bit strength, more strength on it. It's already strong, especially when using a tip extensions, Insta-Tip, the Glitz Insta-Tip is already strong. But if your clients want the different colors from the Builder Gels or Velvetty gels or is fiber base gel, it is going to be a great also candidate. Right, so I'm going to swing it left to the right, and don't worry about on the edges is missing because we are going to detail it shortly. So now you start getting it, seeing it is going to start trying to deposit in a flooding a cuticle. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it upside down right away using the twin tip brush. I'm going to close this because we don't want to leave it off the leads open. And we're going to turn it upside down. So what it does, the purpose of this, it will help, the gravity will pull all the excess gels from the sidewall and then the cuticles, and it pull right in the center, so then that way it will eliminate of the flooding the cuticles. So using a light brush, and then now I will using just the details of the tip of the bristles and distribute all the excess Builder gels that I applied it on. And it's gonna set level when I'm doing it as well. Okay, on the side. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And then after that we're done, we're gonna buff 5 of them, and we'll apply the aura to create the aura. If you are loving, it's trendy, it's fun, and it's really cute designs with the aura or ombre, the techniques, and I'm gonna show you really shortly. And then after we're done this, we're gonna apply the base coat and then a matte top coat, and then we'll apply your aura, and then we're gonna adding some of the chrome effects and also the 3D. Like this one is a pre-mixed 5D gels, 3D flowers, 5D gel using 5D gel, 3D flowers using 5D gels, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's super easy, and we can make a couple of them, like pre-make them first. Like this one is a pre-make. This one I applied it on the nails, but you can definitely do pre-make the gels, beautiful designs first. So now it's done. 60 seconds here. I'm going to remove any of the residues off. And just reshape them. And hold it 90 degree. Butterfly's nail, thanks so much for joining in. Nails by Queendom, thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome to Glitz live videos. Thanks so much TikTok fam, thank you so much YouTube fam, Instagram fans, Facebook fam for tuning in. So shade, and I go it underneath to make sure they're smooth underneath. And that's it. You just need one thin, not even like a thick coat, and it's still giving it so beautiful. Nice. You want more like a thicker? Absolutely. I just want to do a one thin coat. And ceramic bed, if you're using the diamond beds, carbide beds is work the best, then do it. But this is only you need is 5 grit. You don't need it's going is medium. Might be too aggressive. Want to clean it around the cuticle. That's about it. Just a little bit extra, the excess. And always taper it on the sides like this, so then that way when you finish, it's not gonna be really bulky. Okay, that's it. And then we're gonna buff it. Hello Nancy. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. of it. And that's it. Dust this one off, and I'm gonna just like remove the dust, clean it with the alcohol. AZ Hen, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to this live video. Okay, so now we're gonna move in the next one. Clean it all out. I would do it all the way to the end and then send the clients to wash their hands later, because if you do now, sometimes clients putting the soap on it, all the soap have, like majority of the soap has the really a great moisturizer on. You do not want it to happen, because then it's gonna make it's kind of blotchy when you apply your gel polish or any other product. So primers, because I'm gonna do it the primers. Usually you can go direct in the top coat on this, but we are going to do some designs on, so I make sure that the background's gonna be really nice and solids base coat. This is not bad enough, so I'm gonna do base coats on this and keep for 30 seconds. And I'm gonna using next for your ombre.
When it's securing, just a quick reminder, we're on the last day of our spring sales. So if you want to check out our product, you can get them from our official website at glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. And last day of spring sale, guys. Save up to 50% off. Check it out.
And take advantage from the beautiful free gift, the complimentaries of mystery cheddar bags with all the order of $99 or more, including shippings, taxes, and the discount. So it's great if you will need to getting one of your essential, like say if you like one of the Builder Gels is so much and you want to give it a try, or one box of your tips, it's going to be really a great chance for you to grab the good qualities and long-lasting gel extensions. And also is your Omega gels. It works with all universal tips. Just make sure that you're getting yourself, do yourself a favor, getting this is extension essential bestie. This is 3 are going together, compatible together, and then work like a charm. So it's no more popping off the tips, no more crooked tips, no more air pockets, air bubbles, or air pockets, air bubbles on your nails or your client's nail. So we have a base coat. Now I'm gonna need the matte top coat. The reason it is I want to do a matte top coat, it's gonna get a good have grip on the top of the matte top coat. So if you see that earlier, the step that I did is base coat and primers. If you have the hard time, or it's like peeling off from your Builder Gels, then this is going to be a great way for you to overcome that. So 60 seconds, 30 seconds it works as well. I'm going to using this palette to create all around this look, and I'm not sure if it's under your view, but on my end it looks so beautiful. It's perfect colors. And also after we're done with that, we're going to using some of the veinings and create that look. So bear with me, it will be done with this design in 5 minutes. So here's the colors. Going to be 1 coat of this and then 1 coat of the hot pink and then 1 coat of the purple. All right. So I want to go ahead and pick just a smaller amount, and you with your iHold gel palette, you don't have to dab it in anywhere, just right straight into the nails, and it will blend it so well, especially the pigment is so pigmented and it's not going to have any greeny when you apply the ombre. So you can use this for the ombres, or it's great for even like is the ombres, vertical, horizontals, or all around look. So I'm gonna focus on like surround and tie the nails here, and it's more like outside first, and then give it a quick here, flash here 30 seconds. And then so I'm gonna pick the next colors. You can use a different sponge, but we're using only one nail, so I'm gonna get this one. Yes, it's also you can painting the gel, and then you can also doing your painting gel ombre and then as a gel polish as well. And it's so solid, so it's not liquidy, not drippy at all. So right, want to focus is right in the center and then inner, and it kind of fans it out a little bit. And again, if you want this to be darker, absolutely adding more colors as you prefer. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead. It looks like it looks good. So go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. If you want it to be a little bit darker, absolutely add one more of your layer. Hello, Michelle's. Happy Wednesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. And then we're gonna do next is your base coat, and we're gonna add it. You will love this. And I also have so many videos doing the ombre from this is palette. There are like, we have 9 different palettes for the ombre. You can do so many designs with the ombre techniques. Like this is the ombre of Aura, and this one. So this is not from this palette. I'm going to show the palettes I'm using for this too. This is the palettes I'm using for this too. So I use that kind of purple, and then it's great like a blushing like pink. It looks dark, but when it going on, it's so beautiful, and you don't have to do a lot. It's great for your ombres, or is your ombre, your aura, your French ombre, whatever that is. You are going to this, and no longer you have, if you don't have an airbrush machine, it's also great too, because you don't have to inhale so many of the, if you're doing it with the gels, like gels, what the airbrush machine, if you're using a gels product, then is might be a little bit of concerned if you're and heals the all of the uncured gels on it. With this, you don't have to doing it, just dab it on and then you're good to go. And it goes so perfect and flows so well, so you don't see any grainy at all, and you don't eliminate of grainies, and it's not blotchy at all. It's going really blend well. So anyway, we hear that it's great, so I'm gonna go ahead and using the base. So this is two, I'm using this palette. There's more than just one palette, And then I've been using this one for the little bit of brighter pinks and the brighter purple. So base coat, we're gonna apply the base coat on, so that we're gonna move on to the next step to isolate your beautiful chrome. Okay. Alright, so 60-second key, everyone. You can do the thumb and then move to the next thumb if you're doing both of them, and you can do alternate back and forth. So we can do that one, and while we are waiting this, we can do this one while we're waiting for the other one to be clear. But after that, we're gonna apply the chromatic gels and then adding some chromes on, and then we can do some cute 3D flowers. Maybe this one the one I did using the pre-mix one, so we can do like a pre-mix, and then you can do some pre-mix gels, 3D gels today. I got some like extra jars I can put the 3D mix in here. I was showing it the one we did it yesterday. That's like with this one is the pre-make one, but also you can do that right on the client's nails. So after you clear 60 seconds with the base gels, and you are going to using alcohol and remove the sticky tacky, you make sure you remove it. If you forget to remove it, your chrome's pigment will stick really well on this. So make sure you remove completely and let it air dry, so then all of it's gonna evaporate away. It looks good. You want a darker? You absolutely can do it darker if you want it to be darker. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and using chromatic gel to create this really nice painting. Your light brush. And then you can draw however you would like. Have fun with this, and don't afraid of to play with it. You will never go wrong with this at all. Want to draw randomly, so it's not going to be identical, but it can create like really cool, stunning vein. If you want your veinings, the texture to be a little bit thicker, you add more of your chromatic gels. If you want it to be thinner, you're just doing it like just like that. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and clear for 30 seconds only, everyone. If you do want to do a chromes on, you want to do just 30 seconds. Gabby, hello, thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz live videos. 30 seconds only. And then with the applicator, I'm gonna just rub the chromes on after 30 seconds here. If you want to create it's like a 3D beautiful, even you drawing it on or rubbing your chromes on, it's gonna be a great as candidate for your creation. Somebody using the number 5 divide lights, you can use any colors of your choice if you prefer, but I'm using this one to matching with the rest of the nails that I have. And let's pick just a little bit. We're gonna use just a little bit, and then I'm gonna dab it here. and then that's it. And it's only transfer your chrome pigment to where you have your chromatic gels is. That's all. And using other end to remove any of that's it. And if you don't want anything else, just top coat your condensed glue gels and then top coat, you should be good to go. So here's just something it's cool. This one I pre-make it, but you can also do it right on the nail. So I can do this one I pre-make yesterday and I put it on. If you want to see how I pre-make it, and you can put it on like your same when you're doing it your is press on nails. But today I'm going to mold it with you, okay? So I want to put this one out on the side. And the colors what I'm going to using is Jade's Glaze. All you need to do is pick the color of your choice, the colors that you prefer and you love, and then is with your 3D dual brush, 3D molding brush, you can adding it on. So I'm gonna first thing first, I'm gonna using condensed glue gels, and we are going to seal your chromes, veinings, and pigments first, and then adding one of the crystals. So using the chin tip brush. The 5D gel is going to leave it there for just a second and apply it and tie the nails. So this way it's not only to adhere a beautiful crystal but also a lock and seal your chrome's effects right here. So then it's going to last a week to come without have to worry about it's going to peeling off. And don't forget the top coat. And this I will doing the shiny top coat, but you can use any top coat of your choice. If you want the top coat to be shiny, you can using shiny top coat. So I'm gonna glide it right on the top, and I'm gonna place some crystals of your choice. And then after that, we'll only key it for 10 seconds because I do want it to be kind of clear, but it still have a good, like kind of a rough surface. It's not smoothing and shiny yet. So then that way we can able to adhere your 5B gels nice and easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick using that right here. I guess opposite. That's it. And then now we're gonna go ahead and key for just 10 seconds, okay? Wipe it up on the side to remove any excess products. Next, did I say it right? Next 10 seconds only, everyone. Hello, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you, Glitz fam, for tuning in and putting that crystal trace out just for a second. Seconds is done. So now we have a glitz glaze, jet glaze, and I have some of the beads is ready to go. But I'll pick this one. This is brand new, is pre-launch 5D gels. I'm excited. And you can pick this smaller. We're gonna probably pick this, and then we're using this for making the pre-made gels shortly. And then we're gonna divide it to the smaller beads. So 1 bead, 2 beads, and then 3 beads. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just roll it to the smaller beads and then pick it up. You place it on 1 beads right here. We're gonna create 3 petals like just that. And then the next beads. And the next bead. Okay. Now let's mold it. Your 3D jewel brush is all you need, and it's come with your beautiful pre-launch at 5D gel. So I'm gonna press it down and then anchor it down. Same thing with this, and press it down, anchor it down. Same thing with that beads. And the bigger beads, if you want to bigger petals, you can use a little bit bigger beads. If you want the petal to be smaller, using a smaller beads, which is smaller, you know, like amount of 5D gels. So press it down, fans it to the left, to the right. Fans it to the left and to the right. And you don't have to worry about it's gonna be dry or is not going to dry or to set until you are going to cure it. So you have all the time in the world to master your beautiful designs. And you can make the shape, the petals, and however you prefer. And then fans it out and point it the petal. And then if you're happy with this, you can definitely is key it, but I'm gonna just taper it in to make it like matching with the other one. Okay. Melody, thank you so much for the rose. And then we're going to adding the smaller beads. If you're happy with this, you can go ahead and adding more. I think I have one smaller one right there. I'm going to take advantage from that and do that. There you go. So now you can see that you can apply this right on the client's nails, and also you can pre-make as well. So let's kill this one first, and then when we finish this, we're gonna do some beautiful pre-make 3D flowers using Glitz 5D gels. Take your time. If you need some more time to master and perfect it, do so. I would do 30-second flash here, and then using the Precision Glue Gel to seal them on first before you are going to doing your final care for 60 seconds. So when I do every single color, I'm gonna try to do 6 color and 6 different flowers, and we're gonna do pre-make gels together. We're gonna make every single one of this or similar like that, and you can definitely pre-make them first and then apply it on your client's nails afterward. And just in case you don't have time, you can definitely make it first and then apply it for your clients. Okay. Precision glue gels normally is gonna be done, but we don't want it to catching on the hair or the clothes. We're definitely gonna using a precision glue gel to double seal. I'm gonna check, see if any of the scratchy spot right here, I'm gonna seal it in. I'm gonna squeeze out just a little bit. See that how much you need, that's all. And seals it. Go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And before that, we are going to top coat. If you want to top coat, you don't have to, but if you want to top coat, I'm going to show you how easy it is. Just really thin a layer of your top coat, because you don't want to adding it too thick that it will flood it your flowers, and it's going to make your flowers looks like a big blob of all the top coat. So using just a little bit of your top coat and using a light brush or any of the similar brush, you can just brush it and create it just like the covers, the ceiling, but without remove any of the texture. Okay, so go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And then after 60 seconds cure and you're done. So then we're going to move on to the next. And also on your kits, I'm going to show you something is really cool. So on your special pre-launch 5D gel set of 6 colors, it's also come with your beautiful gift, which is the 5D gels, 5Ds for the moldings brushes for the molding gel, which is 5D gel, 40 gels, and Omega gels. So I'm going to using the plastic tubes that is holding on to your 3D molding brush. I will use that, and then we're gonna do some pre-mix 3D flowers on this and pop it up just like this. And I did it like in a different video that we did it together, so you can pre-mix several of them and place it on your jars and use it whenever your clients is come. You don't have in like extra few minutes or whatever, to most you already have the pre-mix of your beautiful gels. So this is all done, and we're using the alcohol to remove any of the residues might occur during the time that we're doing. And that's it. Here's that we did it together, everyone. And you want to see how it's completely the set done. I have it the previous video, I saved it there so you can check them out. All right, so moving on to the exciting parts, because I have 6 different colors here that we're going to do together. Let me move that one for 1 second. The shape on the nails that I'm using, I love this. Is my favorites, you know, out of so many of them. Ours is almonds medium, so it's not too long, not too short. It's perfect length for anyone to love some nails on but hate to wearing a long nails. This is gonna be a great size and the shape for you. All right, so we're gonna start from Luxe Petals first. This is the one out of 6 color of newest, and then if you pay attention, this is the huge size, like a 3 times bigger than your traditionals of 5D gel, 40 gels, and Omega gel. Well, Omega gel is a big size. So this is your traditionals is your 5D gels. Always, I love these colors as well. But there is the bigger size, like 3 times bigger. So here's your is frosted opal. If you would love to own this one, there is available in on the extra moment is exclusive on our May subscription box. So it's still time for you to grab the subscription box as well. Such a great value, and without breaking your bank. So we'll go back into this is 5D gel Luxe Petals. And let me show you this really quick. Luxe Petal, Rose Satin. I'm going to do every single one of them and pre-make them. Milan Mist. Okay. And then we have Jet Glaze. This is the colors. I'm excited. That's the one I have it on my nails. I have the Jet Glaze, and then I have the Lavender Lush. But you can use any colors. There's 6 beautiful colors for you to definitely to choose from. Aqua Gleams. This is also beautiful colors. And then the Lavender Lush. Alright, so let's do every single one of them. So we have the Luxe Petals already. Right, and then it had some, I have some beads ready to go here. And you can pick the smaller beads and then place on the plate. And then divide to the smaller, like getting a bigger one, and divide to the smaller to your liking. And if you're working a smaller flowers, pick the smaller beads. If you're doing a bigger flowers, do a bigger beads. Let me try to getting, you see 1, 2, 3, 5 petals. I think we got it good. Okay, let's take a look. Let's do one first. Okay. So what you can do is you can do whole rows of same colors first. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick this centerpieces. Place it in here. Okay, so you do 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is like just in case that you know you want to getting so many of your is beautiful 3D in your stock, you can still able to like when you have a spare moment or like even do something, listen to the music or watching listen to the podcast or watching a movie, you can still able to do this, pre-make this at if you're you know can make this at home, and then when you're ready for your client, so press it down, fence it to the left, to the right, and again based on the shape and the length of your client's nail, if you want this petals or this petal to be smaller, you can do a smaller shape, I mean smaller petals. And fence it down. And now here's an option for you. Here's an option for you. Azihin, yes, is this consider you don't want to suck it off, you're gonna fire this one off to remove the bulbs, and it is not for the hard job is not for the gel extension. So this is only for your 3D is nail art. And you don't want to sucking all this, you want to do is filing off with the your is carbide bit. Press it down. And here's an option. You can adding a crystal on if you want to. And if you don't want a crystal on, you can adding a crystal on later when you finish this for your clients. Your call. Either way. Yeah, you can adding some like the crystals on. Like say I'm gonna take advantage from that and pick the bigger beads. I'm picking a couple beads. Okay. Maybe one more, or maybe a couple beads. You can do so many different ways that you want. You can pre-make this one first. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and cure. Before it, you're gonna, if you want to check perfect your application, your petals before you are going to cure. It's going to be a great chance for you to do so. Alright, go ahead and cure. Do 60 second cure. Or you can do flash cure and move to the next one. This is like, I just want to show us like different option. You can flash key it and then move to the next one. So we did like one first, and then we're gonna do the others. And the next colors we are going to do is rose satin. I'm gonna pick smaller beads. If you need some more, absolutely, I'm gonna pick the smaller one. Thanks so much, Glitz fam, for tuning in. So just place it here. We'll do it smaller. Divide it to the smaller portions. And roll it. Just using spatula, or you can using your hands with the gloves on, and you can mold it. Like just roll it to the smallest, like circle beads. Alright. So here's look good. If you want adding another layer of this, you can absolutely adding another layer as you prefer. If you don't want to, You can go into if you don't want to, you can just like key it like this. But I think I might adding another beads on it. Give it a try. Now see that is molding out. Yes. Oh, cool. I'm so glad you like it. AZ. So I'm gonna press it second. This is just option, okay? If you don't want it to be second layer, leave it is. I'm replacing the second beads right where your first petals layer. Alright. Okay, go ahead and key a second. It's earlier you can do is like 10 seconds and then moving to the next and then do a next second. But we're gonna wait for just a little bit. I got my rose satins out already, and then also the melon mist. We're gonna pick up some smaller beads as well. And then we can roll it to the smaller petal. If you want to touch it, put your gloves on so they protect your hand from touching unclear gels. If not, your spatula should be good. Alright, let's see. Now you squeeze your tubes a little bit. And then you can release the cute 5D gels flowers. There you go. Perfect. So if just in case that you don't have time to do your clients all the time, you're getting some spare moments, you can definitely pre-make them just like this, and then when your clients has come in, you can apply it on and it's curved perfect to your client's nails. You can make it smaller, bigger, you know, it's like however you would like to, and pre-make them just like this. You can mold directly on your clients, or you can pre-make them and get a whole collection is ready to go. So when clients come in, you can have actually place on the client's nail using your condensed glue gel and top coat, and seals around with the pre-seasoned glue gel, so giving a perfect look. Same thing with this one, I did like it on. Here you go, it's getting good. We're getting the first one. Here you go, everyone. Luxe petals. Let me see if I can put it right here. Here you go for you to see. Let me see if I have other. Maybe. I'm just placing it here, okay, for us to see it. The first one. I'm so glad. Hello Nancy, happy Wednesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz live video. Here you go. It's gonna have a spare moment. So if you're chilling at home, don't expect you to work when you're at home, but when you have a spare moment, you can, like, you know, watching anything that you like, your music, podcasts, or a movie, and then molding them is nice. It's really cool in chillings, and then pop it up and then getting a bunch of them ready. It'll take you a second. You don't have, there's no odor, no monomer needed, no dust and nothing at all. So you and your 3D dual brush, your 3D molding brush, and then you can just master your beautiful of 3D flowers pre-make bunch of them. Okay, so next one we're moving on is perfect. It is curved, perfect, you know, to your C curve of the nails. Yeah, let me show you. So stunning. Oh, I was popping one of the crystal off because you stick on the stuff here. It's so sticky. I should have it out there. Here. Okay, stick on it. I'm gonna fix that really quick because I think the tape is so strong, so just like rip that off. But when it happened, don't worry, it doesn't. I just did it I did the crystal on it for your reference, but when you place it on the clients, when you apply your condensed glue gel, your top coat, and then it's time for you to add in your crystal as well. So it's a great time for you to add in your crystal right there. You don't have to adding it on now. You can add it on later when you apply it on for your clients. And you can ask the clients as what is their color of the crystal they like. So then you don't have to stuck with the same with the color that clients don't want. But I'm place it right here using precision glue gels. And adding my back into it. Okay. Great, so let's moving on to the next one. We're getting luxe petals. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So you can do, you don't have to put the crystal on first, just doing a petals and then add the crystals after you apply it on. So then you can choose to adding a bits on, or you're adding the crystal, however, or if you can adding a crystal on, it's up to you, it's your call. You can do however you would like. And then the next one, we're gonna using the rose satin, and then we have rose satins first, and then we're gonna go into the Milan mist. All right, so next one, we pick first petal, second, and third. It doesn't have to be perfect because you are going to mold it. If you want to touch it, you can put gloves on. So press it down. I'm going to separate them, 3 of them. Press it down. And press it down. And now you're going to using the belly of it and fan your petals out. If you want the petals to be smaller, using these smaller beads. And continue doing this. And also you don't have to adding the crystal on, okay? If you want to, absolutely. There you go. I could mix like ton of them first if you want to do it in like So when it's busy days, if you want to getting some of cute designs for the clients, but then your flowers is ready, you don't have to mold it. You can also mold it. It doesn't take much to mold it at all. It's going to take really fast for you to mold them. There you go. Nice and easy. 3 petals. Hello Stephanie, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz live videos. And you can add in anything. Let me see if I can add in. You can add in your same colors of your 5D gels, or you can just, you know, it's like leave it just alone like this and adding the crystal later. But I'm using the pre-seasoned glue gels. I'm going to take advantage from this, and I might adding this one of a centerpiece on it. Let me see if I want to grab quick centerpieces. I'd like to try this one on. I'm so curious that I want to get that. There's so many different that you can do as well. I want this one, and you can use this one to make some of the designs on it. Let me put it on the side here because I might need it. All right, let's see where we are. This might be too big, but I still want to give it a try. But it's your call. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can able to mix so many of them way ahead of time. You can make another petals here if you want to. Or you can make 4 petals as you prefer. Alright. 60 seconds here. Here's for anyone just here with me earlier. We did the luxe petals. So cute. I tried to put it on the tip, but then the tip probably gonna take it. The tip might be too strong for it. I might need half of it instead of this full tape. The tip is so strong for the flowers. We can put it in the tray. You know, and you can make a bunch of them like that. So you don't have to doing like one. You should make a whole entire the long like whole entire tube. You can mix it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and each time it's between the petals or each between the flowers. You can do flash kill for like 10 seconds, and you can move on the next one and a full kill when you finish. Okay. And that is the melamist. I mean that you can do is like whole things and order. So that one is done. Let me soften it a little bit. Just squeeze out a little bit to loosen your flowers, and then when it loosens, it's good enough. You just like take that off. Come on, the crystal doesn't want to come off. Oh, now the crystal is off, but it's off completely in flowers. So you can do what you can do a crystals after, because the crystal is not flexible like a 5D gel, and you can do the crystal after. But then here's the difference between the 5D gels, how good and flexible it is. I'm gonna place it crystal back on, because I like it to be in there. But you don't have to. When you place it on your client's nail like this and using your condensed glue gels, then you're adding your crystals on. Okay, so you don't have to, no need to adding it right now. The aqua glimpse, you can get Veronica, you can get the aqua glimpse from our official websites in special beautiful pre-launch 6 newest color from the 5D gel collection. You can get all 6 of them. It comes in a beautiful pre-launch price, and then it's with your is 3D molding brush and your beautiful 6 colors. So I'm gonna put the crystal back on, and then we're gonna move on to the next one, the Milan Mist. It's so cute. Alright, I'm gonna clear that one already. This come in a clear. The Veronica, if you want to clear, thank you so much, Michelle. Then you want to using the Omega Gel. So the Omega Gel just come out as clear for you. And it's the Omega Gels. What it does, Omega Gels can do same thing with the 5D Gels and molding your beautiful 3D flowers. And then also Omega Gel doing it to adhere your gel extension tips onto your nails. But the 5D Gel cannot adhere your gel extensions on it. But Omega Gels can. So Omega Gels like all in one and versatile. Whilst 5D Gels is only molding arts. Alright, so the next one we're gonna do is Milan Mist. This is the color. Oh, thanks so much, Peggy, for the heart perps. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, so let's do this next one. We're gonna using, and then when this have a little bit of residues, only you need to do is to clean that with alcohol. And that's it, and you can use it again. So all the residue's gone, and you can use it again. Okay, now we're gonna do one, two, and three. Or you can do it just like that. 3D. Oh, that is so awesome, Michelle. So press it down and then press it out. So you can mix like 3 petals on this one. So you can do so many different design. It doesn't have to be one of the flowers. This is one of them. One of the shape that we do it together. So press it down so you can anchor it in and do things the same thing with this. You don't have to perfect one petal first. You do all 3 of them and then you can cure them. Do the same thing, just inner on the tip first of your 3D molding brush, and then you flatten it and then fans it out. You can make a bigger flowers, smaller flowers, different shape of your choice. There you go, if you're happy with this. You can cure it. You can add in some crystal on this one. I'm going to take advantage from this and adding a little green on it. You can do pink, you can do purple, however you would like. I'm loving it, and I can't not wait for you to receiving it. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Michelle, I can't wait for you to receiving it and start molding and creating. You've been creating is beautiful 3D like nail arts, flowers, butterflies. And this, you will love this 5D gels. It's so easy, and it's even way easier when you look like this because it's with the improved formula. Absolutely is the game changer for 3D flowers nail art. And take your time, you don't want to be rushed. And if you are done, you can go ahead and cure for a 60-second. And you can do all of them, but flash cure this one first if you want to continue doing the rest of them on the long rows here. Bam, 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 and then you can do that, and then just flash cure first. I'm just doing cure because I'm gonna show one nails at a time. I mean one color at a time. All right, so then the next one, you see here that the first one we did is the Luxe petals, and the second one we did, I just put the big crystals on it. I like it. So if you want a different colors, you can do different colors. Just like, and then you can adding this one on here. Right on the nails, you already did it. And it's mold like a form curve really nice on the structure of my nails as well. Okay. And then you can pre-make them, and they're nice flexible. You can like mold it, form it to the nails. The next one, and then this one is ready. You see, if you don't want to put a crystal on, I'm just showing it so you can see that the final looks of it. But when you place it on your client's nails, you can definitely here you go. Done. And you can just like bend it. That's what I love about 5D gel. Here you have it. Okay, make a ton of them and put it in your tray, your container. And again, when you see the little residues here, all you need to do is using your alcohols and clean it. Well, it's good everyone. So trying to do several different cute colors. Okay, next one we have is, ooh, we have a so cool. So next one we're gonna have a jade glaze. Let's see. Right. So 1, 2, and 3. Just your 3D molding brush. And press it down. And don't have to make it perfect yet. Press another one down. Press another one down. Fence it to the left and to the right. And you can mix the whole flowers as your choice if you prefer. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like smaller, like half of the petals, I mean half of the flowers. Is that it? And flash here or phone key for 60 seconds. Hello Tanya, happy Wednesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are doing really cute and easy pre-made 3D flowers nail art. So either doing it for your clients so then you can get a lot of different flowers ahead of the times on the jars, or even like sometimes when I'm doing on my left hand, my right-handed, which is my dominant hand, and sometimes it's different angles that you molding it. I would mold them first to the same designs as I was molding on my non-dominant hands, and then I can just go ahead and place it into my nails. Like I would do this one and getting ready and just place it on my nails to make it nice and easy, so I don't have to trying to molding on my dominant hands. Oh my god, that is so awesome, Tanya. I know you got this. You will get a hang of it really fast. And also we have so many of the videos that you can able to follow when your artist is working on it. I think you're gonna nail it really well though, and I cannot wait for you to receiving it. Thank you so much for the love and support, Tanya. I appreciate every single one of you for the trust and for the support. I'm excited for you to receiving your 5D gels. This is one of the, I would say it's one of the best of the formulas that we've been working for the molding gels. I absolutely obsessed with this, and also so easy to mold it on the client's nail or pre-make it. And however you want to come up with the 3D flowers or any 3D nail arts. I can't wait. You can create so many beautiful flowers with this, and without have to worry about it's gonna dry, gonna set. It will not dry and set on us until it's clear. So we take time. There's another one. I mean that I did one at a time, so it's might taking time longer. But if you can lay them just line them up, lay on this and line them up. Like from whole entire tube, you can mix like 10 flowers. Just flash key once. If you don't want to phone key it, flash key 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then move to the next flowers, and then move to the next one. So you don't have to like stop and keying every single time. So I mixed 4 of them already. Oh, thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate it. I'm so happy that if you like the designs and the look of it. All right, so the moving on the next one. I cannot wait for you to receiving your package order. Lady Willows, hello. Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz live video. Sophie?
Probably. Sophie
in the shadow. Do you know if the nail tips are okay at 12 years old? I'm not sure what type of nail tip that you're talking about. The nail tip to glue it on, the glues on to do like the tips for acrylics or the gel extensions. All right, next one. So we have Aqua Glims. We're gonna try this one. I have a few of them here, like a few beads already here. All right, so like 1, 2. Oh, that is so awesome, Tanya. Yes, so whatever you are going to do, take advantage from it. Is up to 50% off during the spring special sales, which is today's the last day. And also, Tanya, with all the order is $99 or more, including shipping, tax, and discount, will also receive another mystery treasure bags. So I'm gonna get this one. Let me know if you have any questions, Tanya, and I appreciate you so much. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. So the next one, what should I do? I do it's all different cute. Like we did 3 petals. This. There's so many of them. Let's see. Oh, this one looks good too. We can make the big cute flowers like that. I'm gonna do 5. We can do like 5 petals like that. That's a good idea. Alright, so one. I'm gonna place one right here. Two. So when you do 5 petals, you want to do 1 is the top and 2's on the side. So it's like so sleep. Alright. And then 2 on the bottom right there. Just need it to get in right there. There you go.
So you do 3 for one.
So I'm going to do 5 petals. So you have 1 in the center. I'm going to inspire this 3 flowers like this flowers, but if you don't want it to be too big, you can using it smaller. You can using a smaller flowers. You can either doing it right on a client's nails. It won't take too long. It's really fast, and you just mold smaller beads, and then you're good to go. But I'm going to do it this one just in case that you want to do something that pre-make and then place it on the client's nails. And just angle it in. Just anchors it down and then press it down so it's going to go right into the shape first, and then now you're going to stop. Perfect it as your choice. Oh my god, I forgot to zoom in.
Well, because you was looking at the nails of that. Now you do this.
Oh my god, it's so much easier. Ooh. I didn't even think of it. So now you can see a little bit better. Fans it down and taking your time. You will never gonna go wrong with this. I promise. With your magic wand here, you just press it down and then do the rest of them. You can do all different colors as you prefer. It's a good thing that it's not dry, so it's not runny, it's not mushy, so then you can working on it. And you also can turn to your little tube here, so don't throw it away if unless you have other tube that you like to use, or you can using the, I would say the straws for the boba tea. It works great as well. If you don't have it, this the tube come in your brush. You can also use this. Okay, I'm gonna do next one. Take your time, press it down, fan it to the left, and then the tip, the shape of your 3D dual brush, your molding brush, the tip of it is designed perfect for molding every single details of your 3D art. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be 3D flowers, can be anything. So I'm gonna using the tip of it and make it a little bit thinner on the inner here, so then we can place some crystals, some beads, or whatever you prefer. Or if you don't want to, simply just leave it alone and then adding any of the embellishments for yourself at that time you like it. Now if you put it on, you put a cute pink, and then next maybe you like clear, so save it if you don't want to using any colors of your crystals or beads, or you're not sure yet, and you can place it later. I'm doing it on this so then to show you the look of it, because we're not putting any nails at all. But if you're doing it for to keep it later for your stock, for your designs, for your clients, you can leave it alone and don't put any crystals on. That's I would do, because in that way you never know the. So I'm gonna do this one, that thing. That look good. Alright, so now it's gonna be one more time. If you want to perfect it, do it. If not, 60 seconds. I did a 60 seconds because I did it in one of them at a time, but you can do 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers at the same time and cure them all at once, or you flash cure them first and then move on to the next one. You can mix like a ton of them and ready, like especially when some of the really cute and basics cute flowers, like say you can mix a bunch of the different colors and then them first. And different colors, like the most popular one is maybe your cute plumerias or lily. This one I did a smaller one. I did a smaller versions of this, like closer, you know, for the difference. Like if your clients don't want, clients just want smaller one and she doesn't want a bigger one, here you can have it. Just squeeze this one a little bit and let it loosen your flowers, and then you just pick it up. Ta-da! Oh, I love that. This can be on my nails as well. And it's so easy with, especially with 5D gel, it's you can bend it. It's so flexible, and you even can mold it more and bend it, and gonna wrap around my nails using your condensed glue gels and then top coat precision glue gel to apply this one on. Right here. Here you go. I love this. Looks really good in person though. So that is the next one. We did like, it's really good everyone. We did like 1, 2, 3. And then we did like, we're gonna do 6 of them, okay? Like give it a variety of what you can create this. Like you can't not mess up with this. Okay. Here your Alright, so next one we're gonna do soft the shadow. Someone just recommend the nail tips, so I don't really know. So are you using a nail tips for the gel extension, or you using the nail tip for acrylic liquid and powder, like for the nails extensions? Like you using it for gel extension, or you using for the nail extension? The nail extension that you would using, the nail extension you would using the so if the nail extension you would use it for like instant gel, instant the length and the shape and the structure of the nail. So you would using a gel extensions, using tip extensions, you know, it's like Insta-Tip Gel Extension, or if you're using acrylics, liquid and powders, or is Builder Gel, a Velvetty gel to build, extending it on the nails, then you're gonna using a nail tips. So it kind of really is separate, but also sometimes it can be confused. Just let me know which one you're working on. Like if you want to using a nail tip to apply it on your nail, so then you don't have to do anything else. You don't want to build anything on the top. You just want the nail tip and apply the gel polish on. Or if you're using a nail tip, you glue it on the nails, and then you want to build the acrylics or builder gels or build velvety gels or build other gels on the top of it, like build structure on it. So let me know which one you're using. I can definitely recommend you or get more information for you. Thank you so much, Michelle, for sharing the live. Hello, Wanda. Happy Wednesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. So the next one we have is Lavender Lush. So we did really good, everyone. We did like the designs of my nails, and in this one I did the right ones, which is my dominant hands. I did pre-make the gels, you know, it's like 3D flowers using Glitz 5D gels first, and I place it on using the condensed glue gel, top coat, and pre-seasoned glue gel, which is your crystal trifecta, to apply it on. And then this one today I did it and I put the gels on it, so I mold right on the nails, right direct on the nail. So either way, you can make it ahead of times, or you can make it the right at the time that you see your clients, just in case that you want to put in some. If you make it easy, if you don't want to, you can do the AB, like a Klee or AB, so it's go with everything. Or you don't care and you want some colors on it, and you can put some colors on for your flowers. I would do like some variety of the different colors, but the clients don't want it, you can just put the AB on the center of the flowers. It is like some of them you can do so many different cute flowers. It doesn't have to be this one. All right, but it's just really cool though. It's curved, so then it's wrap around your structure of the nails. And here's your tube. Just you probably, if you have probably a ton of them, the little plastic tubes, if you don't want, you can dispose it. But this is, I use it to make a lot of pre-made 3D flowers. All right, so going to the last colors. I loving it. It's just great. You can even like watching whatever that you like, your favorite movie or your musics or podcast or whatever it, and then still able to mold this beautiful flowers ahead of a time. So Lavender Lush, if you want to touch it, you can make sure you put the gloves on, but you don't, then you can just pick it with your, here's your Lavender Lush. I'm just, the matter of fact, just thrill me is like, this is a bigger size, 3 times bigger. So then you not only have like barely enough or enough, you have a lot of more than enough. So you can do is the so many different flowers ahead of a time to, you know, making a bunch of beautiful designs ahead of a time. There's a lot of more designs you can do. Like if you like to do a lot of RCs, like is 3D RC, you can make a lot of different cute designs on your own choice and your own preference. You create it. It's like make a ton of them ahead of time. And we are going to do, like I might doing it once right in the middle, or doing something like this, you know, once, and then you can put crystal on however you want. And then you can also make a bunch of flowers, the leaves like this, the green leaves like this, as you choose, as you prefer. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So let's see what we're gonna do with this one. You guys should do, that's one. 2 and 3. Press it down, fans it. Hello Ben, thanks so much for tuning in, or welcome to this live. And then we're gonna do anchor this one, and then do the same thing with this one, 2. and taking your time.
Alright, going Nancy do that. Just a quick reminder, any product you see Nancy use today, you can get them from our official website at glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. Link in bio, and today is our last day of our spring sales. So if you want to save some money, up to 50% off on our official website, try out some product. This is your last call.
And then you're also receiving complimentary the beautiful mystery trader bags will fill up with a lot of the elements in there, and also with pack of the products worth of $50 on your mystery trader bag, so on the order of $99 or more, including a shipping, tax, and discounts. Alright, so I'm gonna press it down, and you can't never go wrong with this. When I'm talking to you, I'm just press it really gently, and then the molding brush will do the work for me. If you want to add in some little crystals here, do so. If you don't want to, don't. You can save it, as I said, you can save it later when you uplice it for your clients, and then you can adding it on. Let's see. I'm using a smaller one. Here you go. Oh, maybe a brighter one. You can do however you want. It doesn't have to be this. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and key for 60 seconds. You can do 3 petals, 4 petals, 5 petals, however many petals that you want. And I like to using a clear tip like this for you to making it, because they're clear, so it's penetrate, and then it's clear is gonna reflect it in the key underneath really well as well. So your flowers, the 3D handcrafted 3D is flowers using 5D gel, will be really clear so well. And then also you can also do a lot of petals and a leaf and a mixed bunch of them. I'm gonna show you shortly. You can using a jade glaze and make a bunch of the leaves as well, and or anything. You can do a bunch of the leaf and you can gather them together if you want to. You can like, let me show you too. Beside that, you have your beautiful Roses Garden crystal kit, which is that kit. I love it. Just in case you don't have that kit, but you have your beautiful 5D gel collection, I'm gonna show you how to make some of that leaves like that. I'm gonna show you, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab the. You can make a bigger petals, smaller. I'm gonna show you the crystal kit, that what I'm talking about. All right. So now just loosen up just a little bit, and then you have your beautiful 5D gels. Look at that. I can do the shape of the petals however you want. You want to point it, you can do it. If you want to be a round shape, you can do however you want. You can mix bunch of different colors and make a whole entire garden here. It's gonna look so cute as well. But that is your idea for you to make a ton of them. I would do like a lot of time. I also do that, and I will put it on my dominant hands, because sometimes it's different angle for me to doing it, so I can do like this, like not cheating at all. It's like work smarter, I guess. You just like do it ahead of time, and you can make a bunch of cute one like this, and you close it. It's gonna be nice, and you keep it nice and close, so then no dust is collecting stuff in there, and you can make a bunch of different designs ready to go. And then you can also make it with your crystal if you want to, or you can add crystal later. Like with this one, if I put it out, I would do like this. If I put it out, this is, I already have a crystal, but just in case that, I would do, I'm gonna show you exactly what I plan it to do. Right. So you can do like this. and then adding this one right on the top or on the bottom. Here you go. You see what I mean? Like, I would do it like this. I love that how it's wrapped really nice along with my nails, and you can just also mold it too to fit perfect on it. Right. And then adding the crystal right here. You can pre-mix your 3D flowers, petals, and then adding your crystal on it after. You see what I mean? And then adding fillers on it. That's what I would do. And then now we're done with all 6 colors already. You have all different ideas for your 6 colors. And you can mix a bunch of them. It doesn't have to mix one at a time. I would do if with the tube like this, I would do like 2-3 of them, like once, and flash key, you do another one. You do lay them all, light them up like this, and you can do different. You can do the same flowers for the whole rows, and then move to the next flowers, and then mix different colors in the whole rows. If you want to do like whole rows, and it doesn't take that much. It's just like you put the beads on, and then you was ready to go. And then I will do, like, say, if you want to make the bunch of the leaf. Oh, I'm going to show you the Roses Garden Pixie kits. Of course, this, when you get in your kits, it's going to be so much fuller. And this one, that is inspire me of that, because I love those leaves a lot. You can create your own leaf as well, something similar like this, you know. You can create that and make a bunch of the leaves, like flower leaves, way ahead of the times for you, so then you can place it in, you know, you can pair them with different. You can make a smaller leaf and bigger leaf. You can make a smaller one. You can draw with this. There you go, like a smaller one. And do single, you don't have to do like, and do a bunch of them and key it. I will flash key it quick. And do so many leaves as you prefer. And few seconds, you can do another one. Mix like many is your leaf if possible. Oh, it's like so slippery here. I'm gonna do it again. There you go. Sometimes the tip is just a little bit too smooth. And it's placed randomly, okay? It's so smooth on that one. And you don't have to do just the petals. It's green. You can do any other colors. I'm going to use all the green. And you can pretty much like do a whole thing. And now I'm just like anchor it down. So then it's not going anywhere. And then you can work on every single one of them. Like create your own petal. If you want to do flowers and you can pair them together, like say if you make a bunch of a leaf like this and you can pair it together to make several different colors, like it's your nail art designs garden, you can always do individual petals and then pair them together, or you can make a whole entire flowers and place right on the nails. Either way. Yeah, you can make your own leaf. Just use your tip of your 3D molding. And I will make a bunch of them along with that. Smaller petals, smaller leaf, bigger, smaller, so you can pair them well together. So now you're happy, I'll go ahead and key. I'm going to key it for 60 seconds. Here you go. Get a bunch of them. And you can do with any, like this is for the leaves, the petal leaves. But if you want to do the petals, if you want, like say if you don't want any of them like this one, you don't want them to pair them together, you can make individual leaves, which is great. Then you can put it together. You can just, assemble it together when you're putting your crystal trifecta, which is condensed glue gels and top coat, and you can pair every single leaves together to make your own beautiful flowers. And then I have several of them. We can, several of the smaller petals. We can make all of them. And if you want the petals, the leaves to be bigger, so you're adding a bigger beads. Here you go, let's take a look and see what it is. I have the one petals. I get another jar here. This one using the white jar, so it's like on the background, so it's like showing. And you just release. Oh, beautiful. And just squeeze it. There you go, it's coming right off. It's already come off. just in case that if for you like you doing it and you're like, I'm not sure, you know, sometimes I want to do 3D flowers, but then, you know, it's like I don't have enough time, so you can able to like really create it's like so many of this. It just take no time. It's just me showing you, and then I pop out in the trace for you to see it, but you can definitely make this one is nice and easy. And I'm gonna continue doing a bunch of them. You can mix your own petals, like individual of them, and then place them together. I won't use every single one of them. And don't worry about it's not gonna be perfect, because it will not gonna be trace on you. It's gonna be so beautiful when we finish molding it. Alright, so get a bunch of them, like all the beads, and you can just mold it to the different petals you want. Fans it down to the left and to the right. You can mix the petals to be like a round shape or pointed, however you would like. Okay. And you can put this petal together if you want to mix like 4 of them, 5 of them, and then you can put it together as making a cute flowers, or some are RC. There you go. I'm going to continue to doing the rest of them. If you want this, the petals to be bigger, you're adding a bigger beads, okay? Just divide to the biggest portions of your beads and start molding it. There you go. One more. And if you want the, again, if you want the petals to be certain shape, do it. Alright, so take your time. If you want to go one more round to make sure they all looks good before you cure, do so. They're not set, not dry until you are going to cure. So you take your time. I'm gonna make a bunch of like the leaf, the flowers leaf, petals. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and cure. Just take a second. What do you think? It's just so cool and easy, right? I told you, I promise that it's gonna be so easy, and you don't have to put a lot of pressures on it. Just little press down, and then you're getting a so cute. That is so awesome, Michelle. You will love it. So then, when you have so many of them, it's ready, and then you can place. You can assemble together. Like this, for instance, the clients come in, you can do this, like, so you can do something like this, right? And then you can also adding some big or small, that makes bunch of them like have a small or big of the petals. You can adding a smaller one or the bigger one, you know, together. Or simple, you can just like pair all of them. You can do two of them like that, and it pretty much is so easy, and you don't have to worry about your no odor, no dust, nothing. And then when you pair them together, you can adding your crystal on it later, you know, because you're gonna using crystal trifecta and apply your 3D flowers using Glitz Gel. So you can do that, you know, with individuals of your beautiful 5D gels. Same thing with this one, is clear, and then you just like gently release it, squeeze a little bit to let it loosen, and then you just, here you get another petal. There you go. Now place this right here so you all can see it. The reason I like this is the tube, or if you have the just keying like it's a jumbo straw, you can use that too. Why? Because if we're using on the surface, a flat surface of the plate, it doesn't create this really nice, and it's nice curve, C-curve and structure for, like, you see that how the leaf is nice and curved. So then when you wrap it around on the natural nails, it will looks beautiful. Like this one, I would do, you could do like this two together and this two together. And you can put the crystal on it. The tip is sticking on. I'm just putting some idea, and you can add it here. It doesn't have anything on it, but I'm just showing it that you can do, or you can do it this way, you know, however you would like to. And put the crystal of your choice, whatever colors you prefer or your clients prefer, and you put it on there. It doesn't have anything, so it doesn't hold until you put your condensed glue gels in a top coat. But that is an idea for the leaves, and here's for the flowers. This is for the flower. Oh, the leaf come over here.
Mm-hmm. Are you still gonna do it on the?
You have it on the tray like this.
Alright. So you're gonna clean it up now. So you can do this so if you can see what you do.
And then you can make bunch of them, and you can pair them together, or you don't want to, simply just doing it separate. You can mix and match the colors, or you can mix bunch of them and then pair and puzzle them together. There you go. It's hard to pick which one is your favorites because they're all so beautiful. This one is so cute that we'll put together. You're going to do 2 of them and then pair them like that. Here you go. I'm excited. I hope it will bring you some fun ideas for creating your beautiful 3D flowers using a Glitz 5D gels. And today's the last day for the Espacio Spring Sales going on, and receiving your beautiful 3D molding brush for the 5D gels, but then beautiful mystery treasure bags or the order of $99 or more. And for the 5D gels, this special pre-launch had a great price. So then this is not included in the sales, but also you're getting a lot of gifts like your 3D molding brush, and then also with others, like say if you like the 5D gels and always wanted to master your 3D flowers nail art, it's gonna be a chance, a great chance for you to do the last day to receiving mystery treasure bag. So you can use this, you can get your 5D gels and then combine with other couple more products, so you'll be qualified for your beautiful mystery treasure bag. It's full of the stuff and the elements in there. So it is a pre-launch. It's special going on right now, so you can be able to take advantage from both spring sales and pre-launch sales. I'm not sure if I can pull it out which one is the favorite. So I did all 6 color in 6 different flowers, so I hope you'll like it. It's just some idea for you to come up with some idea with your fun 3D nail arts. I hope it brings you some inspiration. There you go. And then that is the one I did it on my nails. I did pre-make ones like this. I just using the crystal trifecta and adhere them on, and this one I'm molding on the nail. So you can either one, you always looks good. It turned out beautiful no matter what, no matter colors that you are going to do. Alright, to all my Glitz fam, if you have any questions for me, I'll be here, and then just happy to answer any question you might have. If you miss it and you don't think of anything right at the moment, you can always DM us or comment on any videos that you are watching. We'll be so happy to assist you. And all the product I'm using, especially is 5D Gel's pre-launch special, is on our official website. You can find it on right under the spring SQ, and with the beautiful 6 beautiful color of 5D gels, and still receiving your molding 3D dual molding brush, and then also beautiful mystery treasure bags will go home with you with all the order of $99 or more, and including shipping, tax, and discount. And have a great times, everyone, creating the beautiful 3D flowers or any 3D nail art. I know you're gonna nail it really well, and make sure you take good care of yourself and be safe out there, and take good care of your family. Thanks so much, Michelle, Wanda, if you're still here. It's all TikTok fam. Tanya, thanks so much for still here. If you're still here, thanks so much for tuning in. And Stephanie, thank you so much for tuning in. And Nancy, thank you so much for tuning in. And on YouTube, Instagram fam, thanks so much, Instagram fam, and YouTube, thanks so much for tuning in. And also is Facebook as well. Thanks so much for tuning in, and make sure you take good care of yourself. Have a great day, and make sure you take good care of yourself and your family. And we'll see you in the next live, and enjoy the last few hours of the sales and receive your beautiful mystery treasure bags.